Welcome back to Nikki Handmade YouTube channel once again. Here is the bubble gown, the continuation of how I made this beautiful puffy bubble gown, and this tutorial is about the two-piece collar. Okay, I'm taking the round measurement now. So what we have here is 19 inches, and here's my pattern paper. It's on fold. Okay, then here is I've drawn out a starting line for the collar stand. Divide the 19 inches by 2, which will give us 9.5 inches. Go ahead and then impute the measurement. Then after which you 9.5 inches, then impute that. Here, the next thing we're going to do now is to mark that part. Dividing that by 2, 9.5, whatever thing we get there, we're going to impute the measurement. That's our midpoint. From the midpoint, we have to go in by 1 inch, okay, and mark it. That is where we're going to start our curving. Here at the folded side, I have to go up by half an inch and connect the curve like so. Here, we're going to come up at the collar stand, the height of it 1 inch, which I'm connecting. Go ahead and highlight it with marker so we can see that well. Here is 1 inch height. I'm going to impute the same 1 inch at the folded side. So we have to draw it in a straight line, then use a kind of curve it as it goes down. You can see how I'm taking the curve. I'm using a dotted line so it can be easy for me. Then I'll go ahead and take a curve flexible ruler and connect the curve. If you have a curved ruler, it's okay. You can even use a freehand to achieve the same result. Then after connecting that, go ahead and mark upward here by 1.5 inches at the center, the folded side, the height for the top collar. And here I have to curve this part for the overlap. There at the collar stand, where the overlap, we are going to come in by 1.5 inches is where our top collar will sit. The height of that is 3 inches. Okay, then if you want to slant it, you can come a bit by half an inch and slant it like I did. You can see here, connecting the 1.5 inches in a straight line. As it goes on, you curve it with a curved ruler and connect it. That's the top collar, and here is the collar stand. We are done with the two-piece collar. All we need to do now is to go ahead and cut it out so we can transfer that on our fabric. Then after cutting that, all the next thing you should do, blend any sharp edge there. You can see how it's easy to make the two-piece collar stand. If it's your first time of coming across my channel, thank you so much for your time. I have to thank my new and existing subscribers for your support. Thank you so much. I've added seam allowance of 0.5 inches all around. And let me show you at the top collar. This is how the seam allowance of 0.5 inches. The top collar is 2 pieces of it, and the collar stand is 2 pieces. Go ahead and fuse it with interface, and I've done that. If you're using collar stay, that would be nice. You can see here, I have to place the two piece, the right side facing the right side. I'm going to stitch it with 0.5 inches all around. You can see that. Then the next one I'm showing you here is the collar stand. I folded one of the collar stand inward and iron it flat. That will serve as the top stitching one, and the other you will stitch it straight to the neck region. I added 0.5 inches for the allowance. Next what we're going to do here is to stitch with 0.5 inches. I'm stitching the top collar now. After which we go ahead and cut out the excesses. Then after that, flip it over to the right side. You can use anything, like I use scissors at the pointy part. Make sure that it come out very well, the two sides of it. Then after that, you go ahead and top stitch it for flat and neat finishing. We're going to fold it like so and notch the center where we're going to stitch together with the collar stand. Then let's move to the collar stand. I'm marking the center here. I folded it and marked chalk there. All we need to do now, placing the top collar in between the collar stand. You can see where we notched that. I'll first of all start my stitches at the center, which I've done. Now we'll start my stitches at the top and end at the center. For neat finishing, you can see that. I'll go ahead and cut out the excess and flip it over to the right side. And now we are done for this collar piece, the two-piece collar. Very neat finishing. Go ahead and iron it. You will see our collar is done. Beautiful. The next one we're going to do now, because I added seam allowance and stitch it, I have to maintain the height of this collar, which is 3 inches. You can see that. So let's fix that on our bubble gown. If you haven't watched this tutorial on how I made this, please do so. Then you can see I've gone ahead and stitched it all around, and the folded one with 1/4 inch, the collar stand, I'm going to use it to top stitch it to cover the inseam. You can see that. And if you're stitching it, make sure that you stitch it very close to the edge for neat finishing. Let me show you that. Very neat finishing. You go ahead and iron it very well. I hope this my tutorial you learn one or two things here that will help you on how to make a collar stand very well. We're done for this tutorial. If you haven't watched the video of how I made this beautiful puffy sleeve dress with two-piece collar, please do so. I'll drop the link of this video on the description box below. Bye. Thank you.